everyone. Welcome to Update X 24H channel for the latest news, hottest dramas, breaking stories, and all the buzz from the world of entertainment. We're here to keep you updated, entertained, and always in the loop. Hit that subscribe button and join our growing family. Because here at Update X 24H, we bring you the news that matters, the drama you love, and the stories you can't miss. Thanks for being part of our community. Let's stay connected, stay updated, and keep the good vibes rolling. When a great light fades, the world notices. Today we remember not just a performer, but a soul who gave warmth to millions. Sometimes it takes just one person to make the world feel warmer. Zhu Yuanyuan was that person. May 21, 2025. A date that will forever remain etched in the memory of Chinese cinema lovers. On that quiet day, an announcement shook an entire nation. Zhu Yuanyuan, a legendary actress and beloved soul in the hearts of millions, had passed away after nearly 5 years of courageously battling cancer. The news was delivered not by a gossip column, but by her grieving husband, actor Tan Baicheng, through a simple, heart-wrenching obituary. The entertainment industry came to a standstill. No glitz, no red carpets, just tears, silence, and stories. Zhu Yuanyuan was more than a performer. She was a gentle strength, a familiar voice, and a silent companion to countless women, especially those who saw themselves in her roles. The devoted mother, the kind-hearted neighbor, the resilient sister. For older women, especially those over 56, her characters were not fantasy, they were reflections. And even as her body weakened, her spirit never did. Zhu Yuanyuan faced her illness not with fear, but with grace, still radiating warmth and optimism to those around her. In a world often obsessed with youth and speed, she reminded us of something more lasting. Depth, authenticity, and quiet brilliance. This is not just a farewell. It is a national moment of mourning, a shared breath of grief, and above all, a celebration of an extraordinary life. The curtain has fallen, but her presence remains, etched in hearts, in film, and in the soul of Chinese theater forever. When an artist like Zhu Yuanyuan leaves, it's not just the stage that dims, it's every soul she ever touched. As the news of Zhu Yuanyuan's passing spread across Chinese media, a wave of sorrow quickly swept through the entertainment industry. But what truly touched the hearts of the public were not the headlines. It was the deep, personal tributes from her colleagues, friends, and admirers. The acclaimed actor Phung Yuan Zheng, known for his emotional depth and sincerity, broke his silence with just 4 characters. Baicheng Gai, an ancient phrase denoting pure and profound grief. He didn't need more. In those few words lay decades of friendship, shared stages, and mutual respect. Feng's tribute wasn't loud, but it echoed louder than any eulogy. Then came Wang Yibo, a newer generation icon. His message, simple but raw: I can't accept this. In a world where celebrity posts are often polished, curated, and guarded, Wang's unfiltered grief struck a chord. He wasn't just mourning a fellow actor. He was mourning a woman who had perhaps once inspired him, or simply made him feel something real in an industry full of illusion. Tan Baicheng, another seasoned actress, took to her page to say, I remember the days we created together. Sister Yuan, rest in peace. Her words painted a vivid image of long nights on set, heartfelt rehearsals, and laughter shared over decades. These weren't mere condolences. They were windows into lives touched by a gentle giant, an actress whose talent was only matched by her humility. Zhu Yuanyuan's passing wasn't just the end of a life. It was the beginning of a national conversation about kindness, legacy, and the quiet strength of women. Behind every shared scene lies a bond, forged not by fame, but by quiet understanding. Zhu Yuanyuan was not merely respected, she was deeply loved. Beyond the applause and awards, it was the stories told by her co-stars that revealed who she truly was. Yili, known for her grounded performances in both film and television, chose not to write a formal message. Instead, she posted a line that felt almost whispered. Chu Funchi and Ma Tuixiang miss you. Come back and act with us again. To the unknowing, it may have seemed cryptic. But to those who understood, it was a coded call of friendship, a private language between actresses who had once brought characters to life together, perhaps in The Daughters of Jufeng or other treasured series. Her words weren't just mourning. They were a plea, an aching hope that friendship might transcend the veil of death. Xia Yu, a fellow actor and native of Qingdao like Zhu, simply wrote, "My good sister from Qingdao, rest well." So few words, yet they carried the weight of hometown pride, the warmth of shared roots, and the irreplaceable comfort of familiarity. To those who have ever lost someone close, a sibling, a best friend, these quiet tributes hit hardest. Li Jing, a popular TV host, remembered Yuanyuan not by achievements, but by the light in her laughter. Every smile, every moment of humor. It's all still so vivid. We'll keep loving you. Zhu Yuanyuan didn't just create characters. She created connections to her peers, to her audience, and most of all to the spirit of what it means to be genuinely human. And in that, she leaves behind not just a legacy, but a circle of love that will never close. For many viewers, especially those in their 50s, 60s, and beyond, Zhu Yuanyuan wasn't just an actress. She was a part of their lives. Her face was familiar not because of tabloids, but because it quietly appeared on their living room screens during dinnertime dramas. Her voice became comforting, like an old friend who always returned in a new story. One of her most iconic roles, Li Yunfang in The Happy Life of Poor Zhang Damin, wasn't glamorous or dramatic. She played an everyday woman, simple, kind, and unwavering. But in that simplicity, she reflected millions of real women across China, and even beyond. Mothers, wives, sisters, all found a part of themselves in her. In Send You a Red Flower, she portrayed a mother fighting alongside her son through terminal illness. The emotions were not acted, they were lived. Audiences, especially mothers who had faced loss or sickness in their own families, felt seen, heard, and deeply understood. Her performance didn't just win awards. It won hearts. Zhu didn't need scandal or extravagance. She let her craft speak, and that voice echoed across generations. Young actors respected her, older viewers adored her, and fellow performers cherished her presence, both on set and in life. Now, even as she rests, her spirit continues to glow through the characters she left behind, the lines she once whispered on screen, and the truth she brought to every role. She was not just a star. She was a light that touched lives quietly but forever. Some exits are not farewells, but an entrance to eternity. On May 17, 2025, at exactly 11:39 a.m., the world stood still, not because of fanfare, not because of headlines, but because a gentle, resilient soul named Zhu Yuanyuan quietly departed. The news, later shared through a heartfelt obituary by her husband, actor Tan Baicheng, felt like a silent curtain call. Not dramatic, not loud, just quietly devastating. For nearly 5 years she had battled cancer. Not with noise, but with grace, dignity, and an unshakable inner strength. She chose not to make her illness her identity. Instead, she lived, fully, meaningfully, with a warm smile that never betrayed the pain she must have endured. Her resilience became a silent inspiration to many women, especially those who, like her, faced their struggles in private, but never lost their gentleness. Those who worked with her during those years have shared how she never let illness dull her spirit. On set, she was still the guiding light, always early, always prepared, always warm. And when the camera rolled, she transformed. Illness faded, and Zhu Yuanyuan, the actress, stood tall once again. Her last post on Weibo was dated May 1st, capturing a simple behind-the-scenes moment from a film set. There were no hints of farewell, no emotional outpouring. Just life, art, continuing as if she had all the time in the world. And maybe she did. Because the truth is, legends never leave. They become part of us. In every rerun, in every remembered line, in every quiet moment of inspiration, Zhu Yuanyuan lives on. Her final scene was not an ending. It was the beginning of her eternal role in the hearts of those who loved her. Her best performances don't end on stage. They echo in the choices we make every day. Zhu Yuanyuan's departure was not just the end of a career. It marked the continuation of a legacy rooted in humility, empathy, and extraordinary inner strength. In a world that too often celebrates noise and fame, Zhu stood for something gentler, deeper. The quiet power of authenticity. Her most lasting gift was not any one role, but the way she lived with purpose and grace, even when life tested her most. As women in our later years, many of us carry scars, visible and invisible. Zhu reminded us that those scars are not signs of defeat, but symbols of survival, of stories lived fully. She taught us that a woman doesn't need to be loud to be strong, and that kindness is a quiet kind of courage. Her work across beloved dramas like Jiu Feng Family and My Sister, 我的姐姐, wasn't just entertainment. It was a mirror, reflecting the complexity, sacrifice, and nobility of everyday women. The mothers who give without asking. The daughters who stay strong for their families. The friends who show up in silence, just to sit beside you. She gave those stories a face, hers, and through her performances, helped countless viewers feel seen and valued. Perhaps most poignantly, her 5-year journey with illness reminded us of the importance of dignity in hardship. She didn't let cancer define her. She kept creating, kept smiling, kept shining. Even as her body weakened, her spirit grew more luminous. So what do we take from Zhu Yuanyuan? We take a lesson in grace under fire, in valuing the people around us while we still can, in choosing substance over spectacle, and in remembering that the best way to leave a mark in this world is not with grand gestures, but with a true heart, something Zhu had in abundance. Zhu Yuanyuan's life was a gentle masterpiece. Her legacy is a quiet but unwavering flame, passed on to all who were lucky enough to witness it. Liang Guanhua, her co-star from The Happy Life of Zhang Damin, wrote, Yuanyuan, rest in peace. Your smile, your voice, your spirit, they stay with us forever. TV host Li Jing mourned, your laughter is still echoing. You may be gone, but we'll love and remember you forever. Luo Haiqiong, Su Qing, and the entire cast and crew of Send You a Red Flower honored her with heartfelt messages, calling her a beacon of strength who inspired generations. Zhu Yuanyuan's acting wasn't flashy, it was felt. She breathed life into the gentle Li Yunfang in The Happy Life of Zhang Damin, the brave mother in Send You a Red Flower, and the fiercely independent daughter in 9 Phoenix Family. Every line she spoke seemed real because she made it real. Even in My Sister, where she played a secondary role, her performance was unforgettable. Her characters lived, cried, loved, and helped viewers heal too. Zhu Yuanyuan was a first-class national actress of the China National Theatre, a rare title that spoke to her unmatched dedication. Her performances weren't just art. They were archives of human experience. For women over 56, like many of you watching, perhaps her roles echoed your own lives. The mother struggling with illness, the daughter carrying a family, or the friend who always smiled through her tears. She wasn't just acting. She was speaking for all of you. Her final Weibo post, dated May 1, 2025, was about a quiet day on set. No drama, no hints of farewell. Just an ordinary moment in an extraordinary life. Now her name will forever be spoken alongside words like grace, resilience, and timeless beauty. Her passing is not the end. Like a spotlight on a dark stage, she continues to shine through every memory, every role, every tear we shed. The curtain may fall, but the stage remembers. Zhu Yuanyuan's life reminds us, real artistry doesn't fade. It lingers in our hearts, ignites our minds, and inspires our souls. If this tribute touched your heart, please leave a comment below. Share your favorite role or memory of Zhu Yuanyuan. Subscribe to UpToText 24H for more heartfelt stories and updates from the world of Asian entertainment. Turn on notifications so you never miss a moment of beauty, love, and legacy. To Zhu Yuanyuan, you were not just an actress. You were a light. May you rest in eternal spotlight.